All right, welcome everybody to Style YouTube channel, the #1 channel for insurance people, business people, and sales people that want to learn how to do things differently and how to so you can learn how to build, own, and lead your business in a completely new way for insurance people. Now, I have a very special guest right here. One of my clients. This was probably one of the most complex projects that we've had here at AAQL just recently. This His name is Harrison. He's out of Georgia. I actually have him on the phone right here. Harrison, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Leo.
Awesome to hear. Now, Harrison, I see that you're here. Peck Insurance Agency. Now, you're the owner of this agency. Tell us a little bit about what you do, how you came about, this agency, what you've done in the past. Tell us a little bit about yourself, so that way, the people watching here know a little bit about you and what you do.
Well, I come from hospitality management, and I was getting, I've had a policy with, this one insurance company for a while. And I started noticing, they never got back to me. They never talked to me, never did annual reviews. And that's what when I started the agency, that's what I said we're going to do. We're going to keep in touch with our clients, do the annual reviews, and, make sure we're giving them the right product and right coverage at the price that fits their needs.
That sounds awesome. And did you always have the vast amount of products that you had, or what did you start with?
It started with well, if you're in the insurance business, you call it P&C, property and casualty. Started with that, and then then life comes with that, and then after that, we picked up health, because that was, with the Obama thing was coming on, and we picked that up, and then we started going after businesses, and that's where we picked up E&O, because as an insurance person, I need E&O, and for my agency, I need E&O, and partner with some great companies for that. And same thing with the P&C and the life. You're subjected to whatever the state will allow.
That sounds great. I mean, it's so yeah. I mean, as I was working on your website here, on your online sales funnel for insurance, for your agency specifically, I noticed that you had vast amount of products and stuff, and which it tells me, one, you're very busy, but second, that you probably have a system in place and probably a really good team in place that allows you to run all these different carriers and stuff. Can you tell us a little bit about your team?
Yes, I have one person that's especially does health, and that's all they do. And then same thing with the P&C for consumer side. Have two people with that, and then I have one for business, and then I oversee the rest of it.
That's great. So, ladies and gentlemen, whoever's watching this right here, one of the most important things, and especially in exactly what Mr. Harrison said here, the owner of Peck Insurance Agency in Georgia. If you want more information about them, call 404-436-6379. That's 404-436-6379. And what I was going to say is a specialization in specific products, and having people, especially if you want a really big agency, have people that run that product specifically, because one person can't know everything. I mean, you're going to spread yourself extremely thin. Now, if you wanted to learn how to do, how we can help you build your own online insurance agency, how we can help you sell remotely, just visit aaql.io. You're going to actually, go here into a landing page where it's going to, have a picture of me and my book on there, which is going to basically what we do here is teach you how to build, own, and lead your business in a completely new way. Okay, all you got to do is submit your information, name, and email, and it takes you to the free ebook, to the forms, and actually a special offer that's specifically for those who submit their information in a timely manner there. So that being said, Ms. Harrison, I want to get started here with you on what I was able to do for your site, for your business, and how I grabbed something that was, very complex, a big agency with a lot of products, how I made it extremely simple. One of the things that I like to say is from a compliance perspective or a customer perspective is a confused consumer, a confused client, a confused customer cannot buy. That they have to have a clear understanding of what you're doing, what it is that you're gonna, what it is that you're offering, especially in the time of days right now where social distancing is happening, this coronavirus, online agencies and online businesses are becoming more, more and more, stronger as the day goes by. So, and I know you do have a, brick and mortar agency where people actually go, and that's fantastic. And a lot of people watching this, that's what they aspire to. And luckily you have the opportunity to just pivot yourself into a little bit more, online sales. And is Georgia right now, do they have that, social distancing, or are they opening back up? How's stuff going over there?
We're on the verge of opening up. Still the restaurants are closed. It's still takeout. So this fits right into the mix. The online side, because that's like you said, and I think this is going to be the way it's going to be from now on. I think people are going to they've been exposed to this type of online material, and it doesn't need to be confusing, like you said. It needs to be to the point, and I'm excited to see what you have.
Well, thank you so much. Yes, I'm ready to present this to you. So, one of the features that I wanted to, there's actually 5 features that I build all of my, online sales funnels or online agencies. They're all based off of these 5 features. Okay. And then because the first feature is going to be, the most important thing, especially because we're all going into the cyber world. And I believe your existing site has this as well, which I did, see that, is the security. Okay. All of the websites and all of the, software that we use, uses SSL encryption, which actually gives you a certificate. And what that means is 2 things. One, your site is secure, so any information that goes in here is going to stay in there or go to the softwares that you use. But second, when it comes down to Google and SEO, search engine optimization, they actually favor sites that have security rather than the ones that not. And it just makes sense there. So, site security is one of the most important things whenever you're doing business. And, because you have a secure site, again, you can tell your clients can see that you're a legitimate business, you're a secure business, but also Google sees, and all the search engine websites can see, oh wow, this guy actually takes care of the security portion of his business, which is online. So that's the first aspect. The second aspect is to get a quote. Okay, what I wanted to give you access, and I believe again you have this in your existing site, is the ability to have to get a quote extremely fast from a click of a button there on your site, and making it simple for the client to be able to do that. The third thing, and one of the features that is specifically to AAQL here, is giving the ability to the client to apply there on your site, for you to gather all the information that you need so that you can submit it to whatever carrier it is that you're going to be doing. Okay. The fourth is I wanted to organize your carriers. And I'm going to show you, and that's going to be done through your agent portal, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. And then the fifth one is receiving all this information from your site directly to whatever email it is that you want it to. And I believe it's info@peckinsuranceenagency.com. So we're going to get started here. So I noticed on your existing site, you had a couple of features on there that I really, really liked, and I didn't want to change, the whole familiarity of it, just because I believe that that's what worked very well for you guys. And I just wanted to add a little bit of a human touch to it. So I did add, some people on here. Welcome to Peck Insurance Agency. I did notice that you had your logo and you were very adamant about people calling you and stuff. So I wanted to add that feature as well. So, on here, the first thing that people are going to see whenever they go to, I know we're hosting this on AQL.network, but whatever site that we're going to, be pointing this to, the first thing people are going to see is they're going to be able to book an appointment and then see the application. And here is going to be the get a quote, okay? Getting them a call to action extremely fast right off the bat, because at the end of the day, what we want is clients to look on here and to, we want to gather the information so that we can, accommodate, to whatever needs that they have. So, so let's move on. Okay. I also did like on here that, like you had it on your website on there, you had actually a landing page or in a place where people can actually provide the information on here, for your free book on there. So this, it has your, your commercial on here.
Are you fed up with paying too much for your insurance? Are you searching for the
So that's actually really good because not only you have
when it comes to insurance, you can't trust your cover to
you have a proprietary commercial on there. And then also, whenever it comes down to videos, that typically creates more conversions on your site. Okay. So yeah, so you have your phone number in there, pickinsuranceenagency.com. It's amazing. So a couple of features that I wanted to add on here is the free book on here. So I want you to notice something. So you have the free book on here. I actually was able to redesign this part right here. Made it to fit this website. But I want you to notice something. What I'm going to be able to do here. So I'm going to submit my information on here. Okay. And then I'm going to do 6. Okay, and I'm going to do info@aql.io. Okay. So I submitted my information, and I want you to notice some things on here. One, it didn't take me anywhere else. It kept me on the site on here. Second, the information stayed on the actual site. What that means to you, Harrison, is the person, whoever's going to be submitting their information, they want the free book. This is now not only just a website, it's a personalized website with their name, their phone number on it, with their email on there. And again, it's the more personalized that you can get to a person, the better it is, the higher conversions that you're going to get. So wanted to provide you free book here. I'm going to go ahead and do this right here really quick, so that we can see all the animations.
That definitely sounds good.
Yes.
Make them a person, not a number.
Correct. Exactly here. I don't know why I wasn't showing the animations really. Probably because I had it loaded already, but look, every time you go on there, it scrolls on there. And, I like that. I really did like this, this free book that you're giving out, 25 insurance discount secrets you wish you would have known 6 months ago, because I myself too, I wish, I actually was able to, download the book and read a little bit of it on there. And you give a lot of really, really good information on how to save. And not only that, you're giving the client the opportunity to let them know that you're an expert in what you do on here. And that's at the end of the day, that's what people want. So, so then, we're going to go here into the insurance services on here. So what I wanted to do, what you had on your existing site versus this one, at the end of the day, web designers and, developers, what we do is, or people that own software, that have software companies, everybody has their own style of doing things. My style is doing things as simple as possible. It's not the wrong way. It's not the right way. It's just a different way of doing it. And what I've tested over the years that, works very well as well, is, simplifying it again, because a confused mind, it cannot buy. So what I wanted to do here is, provide your insurance systems all as a whole. Okay. And I wanted, them to, the client to be able to, click on these things. And what it's going to do, it's actually going to take them directly to get a quote. So if you go to legal plans, it's going to take them to your legal plan place on here. If they want business insurance, it's going to take them to your quoting place on here. So again, given just a brief summary, again, making it super simple, super easy for your client to understand what it is that you do. Oh, they do business insurance. Okay, cool. That's what I want to do. Oh, they provide legal plans. That's what I want to do. Peck Insurance also specializes in homeowners insurance, health insurance, like, Mr. Harrison said earlier, life insurance, auto insurance, and so much more that they can provide to you. And how you can do that, how you can get his services, is by booking an appointment from here, from the first page, or getting a quote extremely fast. That way they can get in contact with you, or simply just calling his phone number. That's 444-436-6379. So let's move on. I did notice on there, and one of my favorite things to do, Harrison, is providing, giving the customers the ability to see who it is that you work with. And not only does this help them, but it also legitimizes your business as well. For them to know that you have partners, and you have bigger people behind you that, like I like to say, you like to stand on shoulders of giants. And you have people on here that big companies, credible companies that you work with on a day-to-day basis. So I wanted to provide that to you. So, and at the end of the day, what it is that we want our clients to do, we want them to take an action. So, say they didn't want to, get the first one, or sorry, they didn't want to, book an appointment at the beginning. Now they saw your commercial, they submitted their information, they wanted to learn a little bit more about your business. Now, they saw your partners, okay, this is a credible person. What I wanted them to do is have a place where they can submit their information as easily as possible, and it goes to info@peckinsuranceenagency.com on here. And I did, and if you want to notice on here, it does have your physical location on here. So if you do want to visit Peck Insurance Agency, just go there. They're located in Woodstock, Georgia. I believe they have about 3 locations on there. This is the main one that you can go to on here. So Harrison, I did want to provide you a couple of more features because yours was a little bit more complex agency. Wanted to provide you a couple of more features that is going to allow you to not only going to allow you to you grow your business as online, your footprint online, but also I didn't want to stray away from what you already had. So I did want to show on here. I was able to grab the terms and conditions that you previously had on there and submit it on here. Your privacy policy, because this is extremely important, because you want to let know that your clients or any information that's being on here is not going to use for anything else that the purpose of insurance, and that it's not you're not going to sell it or anything. So that's that. Okay.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
People don't want those robocalls.
No, we don't. No, we don't. us insurance people, we don't like them either. So I did want to, let people know that, you do have copyrights to Peck Insurance Agency on there. I wanted to add the feature of your license, that you are a licensed insurance agency. That's extremely important on there. And then this is being powered by AAQ on this specific, landing page here on here. So let's get started. So I wanted to, most people, they like what you do, and, they might see you as, or just another company. But then what people like is having someone that believes the same things that they believe. And that's why I put our mission statement on here by Harrison Peck, owner of Peck Insurance Agency. I put your goal on there, and I noticed that on your existing site, you had your goals on there. And I thought that was pretty amazing, because you support veteran-owned business, you support, small businesses, specifically for Atlanta, ASPCA and stuff like that. So, and then it also states what you do. So I wanted to add that feature on there, okay? Another feature that I wanted to add is, and maybe you're not in the business of, growing a team and, expanding to different states and whatnot, but specifically say, you had maybe, college students that wanted to learn from you, or, you had people that are, turning insurance agents. What team do they go to? Specifically they're in Woodstock, Georgia. Well, they can have the ability here on your site to submit their information and at least have a way to contact you, for them to potentially join your team. Obviously, the end decision is going to be up to you, and then up to you guys and stuff. But just wanted to give you the opportunity to, to expand and have that have that expansion mindset. Okay. And I think I mentioned it already earlier. Peck Insurance Agency, they, not only do business, insurance business in so many areas, but also they support the local communities, the locally owned veteran small business community, the Habitat for Humanity, Neighbors Helping Neighbors, and ASPCA. They're there, to help. They are here in business, but they are here to help as well. And then I wanted to, just like you had it on your existing site, I wanted to add a place to where, it could be easily accessible for your clients and even yourselves to, to organize your businesses. Harrison, this is a very, very long list, but it's a list indeed. And I really liked how you had it previously. And I think this is extremely important for, people to know and have. And again, this also helps, other people, let's say other agents and stuff like that, use your website as a tool for them to, go in and stuff like that and, get on there and, connect to the company that they want to connect to. And at the end of the day, that helps your SEO at the same time. Okay. So again, I wanted to, do like a little side note here for the quote on here. So we do have the software through Cognito Forms that's going to allow us to submit the information on here for the client. It does the same thing as the book. They submit their information and the information stays on there. It doesn't take them anywhere else. But one of the things that you actually have access to here, and I did notice that, is you have your own, I believe, I can't remember which company you use, you have your own quoting software, which on this side, you could actually grab your old software and submit it on here through HTML, code and stuff like that. And, you can have one of your guys do that on there, or they can get in contact with me so I can help you do that. But because your quoting site, your existing site was very extensive. It has a lot of information, VIN number, social security, and all that to get all the information for you so you can properly quote them. So again, or they can use it. You can use this one. You have both options there. But again, giving the client the ability to quote extremely fast. And I want to show you how this works on here. If they just wanted to get a quote, say they go on your site on here. They say, okay, I'm a business owner. I want insurance for my business. What it does is it takes them directly to the quoting site. It doesn't go anywhere else. It's a two-click funnel. They see the information, they click, and it takes them to the call to action. That's simple. Okay. So that's what the quoting site does on here. Okay. Also the ability to apply from your site, for them to apply and gather all the information that you need to submit the policy. Okay. So if you click on, apply now, this is literally the client application and all the information on here for them to submit, and also for you to gather so that you can submit to whatever carrier that you want to use. Okay. This makes it very simple. Again, the information stays on there, and as easy as pie. They don't go anywhere else. It keeps all the information on there. And it makes it really simple for the client to understand what it is that they have to do. Okay, so I have the client application feature on there, quoting feature. I also did notice that you had your site with a blog on there. So I don't know where it went there, but and so it actually takes them to the site where you're going to be able to show the blogs and stuff like that on there. I'm guessing I'm going to have to fix that on there. It didn't work properly. But that's okay. It's on there. Okay. Actually, no, it's right here. Here you go. There it is. So yeah, it takes them to the blog site. Okay. They're going to be able to see the posts on there. And that's really, really good because it shows to people that you're actually not only, doing insurance, but you're also talking about what's going on in the world and everything. So, we're going to do that. And that's really good. Yeah. So, obviously, you're going to have your contact us and then email us feature. I wanted to connect your Facebook page, your Twitter page, your LinkedIn page, your YouTube page, and just about anything that, it's going to help, drive, results and drive, a call to action from a client going to your website, give them your information, applying for your sites or applying for the application, whatever it is that we had them to do on here. Now, one of the last features, or actually, I didn't want to skip one before I get into that. You do also have the feature to where you're going to be able to, search on here. So, if you want to, get a quote on there, there's going to be, the feature on here, is going to take them to the home page where they're going to, be able to get a quote on there, or whatever it is that they're looking for. So for the, people to actually be able to search on your site, or you yourself, if you get lost on your, or your teammates get lost, they're going to be able to search it on there. So, but last but not least, the agent portal. This is one of my favorite, and again, it's exclusive to the AAQL methodology. Here is the ability to organize your carriers as insurance brokers. One of the biggest things, and some are better than others at this. You may have been one of the better ones I noticed. But we have a lot of carriers that we work with. We're spread extremely thin, and sometimes we forget that we work with one carrier, or we use one for a long time, and we forgot about this one. So, for the sake of saving time, because our time is extremely valuable, for the sake of saving time, energy, I wanted to create something for insurance people that's gonna allow them to organize their business. But not only that, it's gonna allow them to save time as well. So we're gonna go here. This one is password protected, okay? The agent portal, okay? So anybody who's on your team is gonna be able to register on here with a new account, okay? Just literally name, email, and they create a password on there. Everybody can have their own specialized. So we're gonna go ahead and log in here and see what that looks like for you. So we're gonna grab this right here. And then we're going to grab the temporary password that we have on here. And we're going to go ahead and log in. And hopefully it works. It should work. Awesome. And it takes them to the agent portal. Okay. It takes them to the portal where all of your carriers that you work with. I'm not going to show all of them to not show your strategic partners that you have on there. For the sake of competition and everything, anybody who's watching this video, but I did want to show you on here that you have, I think it's a little over 25 carriers on there, and they're organized. And what you're going to be able to do on here is literally by just going on here on your agent portal and then clicking on click here to log in, it takes you directly to the portal where you're going to be able to log into. Say it's Travelers. That's one of the companies that we use. Take you directly to the agent portal on there, saving you time and saving you effort, and not having to think about what company I'm doing, or what's the website, bookmark, whatever it is that insurance agents do. This organizes your business, because at the end of the day, time is extremely valuable for for us to continue to do business. So that being said, on there, this is Peck Insurance Agency for anybody watching. If you want more information on how they can help you, whether that is for business insurance, legal plans, homeowners insurance, health insurance, life insurance, auto insurance, just book an appointment with them, get a quote really fast, or simply call 404-436-6379 for Peck Insurance Agency services. Now, Mr. Harrison, is there anything that you wanted to tell the people, the viewers watching on here about our services? Anything you wanted to say? Anything you wanted to share?
Well, Leo, from the get-go, he's been a great communicator, said exactly what he needed. You can tell he's been doing this for a while. And he's definitely got a great plan here. I mean, everything's lined up. And he's made it simple for anybody that I hate going to a site. I'm lost trying to find what I want, especially the phone number.
That's true.
That's why I like putting it up on top.
I like it. Yeah, that's true.
Because when I want insurance, I want to get in touch with who I want, not look at the whole, this thing. And then I like the organization, the log on. That's great. And the simplified quoting system, where it's easy. Hey, I only got a few minutes. I want to get just what information, and he'll contact me, get him started. I like that piece. Or if they got more time, they can go in and give us quite a bit of information, or we can basically get back to them right away. Say, hey, this is what we have for you.
Awesome.
And dealing with a lot of carriers, we want to make sure we get the right person with the right carrier.
That's absolutely right. And again, Harrison, we just wanted to give you something that you're going to be able to use, not only whether that's in front of the person, that you're going to be able to use and allow your business to scale remotely, making it very simple, making it very easy for them to gather the information. And so I appreciate those kind words. And, we do try our best here to communicate with our clients as, the best that we can.